Hi and welcome to episode number 55 on the Kindred server. This is mrdhobbs here, and welcome to the colour update. As you can see, if I just click into normal view, we're now running 1.12 with the brightly coloured shulk shells. Optifine hasn't yet been released, which means we don't have our nice connected textures on our glass or anything like that, but we do have all of the 1.12 goodies, including, as I say, the brightly coloured shulker boxes, got the concrete and all that sort of stuff, and also this guy, parrots. Hello, he's cute. Yes, lovely. Right, anyway, okay, so what have we been doing since last since last episode? Okay, let's have a look. Well, if we go back over to the storage area, whoa, they are seriously bright shulker boxes. Yes, so I went to the flower farm and collected a load of different dyes and things like that, and started creating all these. So we now have lots of different concrete powders, and lots more different concrete powders, and lots more, and lots more. And the way I've set these up, they're in sets of 4, and they're in the order in which they're in on the Minecraft wiki. So effectively that's colour 0, I believe. Well, actually that's 15, 14, 13, 12. Okay, so they're in backwards order, but they're in the order in which is on the wiki anyway. So I've got white at the end there. And then what I've also done is I've also laid out all of the walls and all the glasses in the same way. And then probably what we're going to do with these guys at the end here are going to be the glazed terracotta, but that's coming in a bit. Gotta get that all sorted out first. But yes, so that's what I've been doing just recently. Now, one of the things with obviously making all of this concrete is for concrete powder you need gravel, which I've got here, and you need sand, which I've got here. The problem is, if you notice on my hotbar, I don't have a shovel, and that's because my shovel that I had, I actually managed to destroy it by overusing it over at the there's a ocean biome fairly close by, and I was using it to get a load of sand and gravel, and managed to completely wipe out that shovel, which was really clever. I did make myself another shovel, but yeah, I managed to make it with fortune instead of with silk touch. So obviously as soon as I try to mine any gravel, it just instantly turns into flint, which isn't much use. So I'm trying to build up some more XPs so I can get myself a nice silk touch one. Okay, other things that have been going on since last time you saw us. Yeah, that's the underground farm, which is stone. Created here simple chicken killer, so it does shoot chickens in there, lots and lots of chickens, and they're constantly laying eggs, which then come down into here, get shot out from the dispenser at the back there. They then come into here, and it looks like that whole system's filled up actually, because I can see there's lots of things waiting. So what we'll do, just clear out a few of these, just let the feathers come through. So the reason why I'm not taking a whole stack out is because if I do that, then potentially some more chicken or something like that could drop down into that last slot, which I don't want. And then all we do is come over to a corner here and just dump the stuff all off, because we don't want it. No, I said dump it off. Oh, there we go. Cool, done. Right. Okay, so that should hopefully now drag everything through. Yeah, that's working pretty well. The reason why I've got this is collecting raw chickens for trading with the villagers up top. Okay, next one down here, we have a cocoa bean farm. And this is Monkey Farm's design, just adapted for the 1.12. So we've got just normal jungle logs. Underneath here we've got pistons, and then pistons at the top there with smart pistons, so that as the logs get pushed upwards, smart pistons react and push it back down again. And you notice I've got no cocoa beans on me at all. Hit the bum. A little bit of lag. And then we quickly run around, just picking all these guys up. And it's cocoa beans for days. Do not feed your cocoa beans to your parrots because you will kill them. Right, okay, so that should be all the cocoa beans. So it's 1, 2, 3, almost 4 stacks of cocoa beans. So we'll get this lot planted back up again. So even after planting, we should still have a nice crop of cocoa beans, which has been handy for lots of brown concrete and things. And one thing you notice on the floor here, got a mixture of normal dirt, coarse dirt, brown concrete. There's also concrete powder, and then some carpets, brown carpets as well. Just actually, one thing I didn't use was brown wool. Just remembered. Oh well, it's fine. How are we doing? Right, thank you. Yeah, so it uses just over 1 stack to fill up. Let's just get those in. Right, that's all of them. There we go. There you go. 2.5 stacks as a harvest. Not bad at all. Okay, that's the farm. Yes, that's what I've been working on down here. Now the next thing I want to work on, which will probably be coming out through this wall here, will be a concrete converter. So basically what I'll do, keep away from those feathers. Yeah, basically what I'll do is I will put concrete powder down. It'll automatically convert it into concrete blocks. Oh, it's night time. Convert it to concrete blocks, and then I can then mine those concrete blocks out. So that'll be what I want to do there. I also just check to make sure there's no zombies or anything. No, all good. I also out here want to create a fishing area. So what we're going to do. Did he die? Oh good, he died. Right. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, this nice little lake here, well, combine this one and that one. I'm going to create a nice little fishing area, a little fishing hut where I can stand and do fishing. And probably what I'm going to do is underground to actually create one of the AFK fish farms, so I can fish a little bit more efficiently and conveniently. And hopefully that way I'll be able to get hold of a Silk Touch book nice and quickly for my shovel, because I don't actually have a Silk Touch village over here, and I'm not travelling all the way back over to the spawn area to go and get one off of the main villager trading hall. I want to try and be sort of fairly self-sufficient over this area, so that's the plan of action. Okay, I shall catch you in a bit once I've done a bit of work. Hi and welcome back, and as you can see I'm in a slightly different view of the mansion up from here. I'm actually way up in the sky at about Y200 and something, so right up in the top. And the reason for that is, as you can see down there, yes we do have Optifine. As you can see down there, I've created a little farming, little fishing hut there, and underneath that there's actually an AFK fish farm, which I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, whilst I was down there, we had a bit of a thunderstorm, which I thought was good because thunderstorm helps when you're fishing, or rain does certainly. But yeah, I was down there having that, had a little bit of thunderstorm, and when I came up, the top floor of this building here was actually alight. Obviously we'd had a lightning strike, it hit the top floor of the building, and being a very large wooden building, it caught fire and destroyed most of the top floor and also a great chunk of the middle floor as well. So it's been about a month or so since I actually built that, and in that time I've rebuilt the mansion, built this protective shell above it, which as I say is about Y200 and something or other, and it basically covers everything that's down on the ground level there, plus a couple of extra blocks all the way around. So it took a fair bit of glass, as you can see. You can just about make it out as we go around. Yeah, so that's now all covering all the way over there, so now whenever it rains, no rain can hit any of the building, which also then means no lightning strikes. Okay, so that's one of the things I've worked on. Another obvious thing you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We now have 4 beacons, and they're all 100 blocks apart, which theoretically means that everywhere within the mansion you get an effect of some variety. So as you can see at the moment we've got the haste, which I believe is that one. If we head over toward, actually no, it's that one. If we head over towards that one, we get a different effect. If we head over that one, we get a different effect. So yeah, so throughout the mansion, get various different effects, and the idea is what I'm going to do is I'm going to slowly add to those so that we then get all the effects throughout the whole of this area here. And they are the big beacon blocks, so it's 4 floors of beacons. Yeah, 4 floors of pyramid. So it gives it a full effect. What else have I been doing? Yes, that's those. Oh yes. The other rather noticeable thing you can see from up here is the fact that there's not a lot of forest left. So if we zoom in down there, you can see it's a little bit here, but got all of these squares everywhere, and they are basically these glowstones with green carpet on the top. You can see I've run out of green carpet, so got a few there that I need to cover over. But this covers all the way around here, and if we just bounce on over this way, actually, will probably be better. So we're doing cinematic style. If I can find the edge of the platform. It's here somewhere. Here it comes. Yes, as we head on down, here you go. You can see we've got all down here, all the way around here, all the way around here, and all the way out here. So I've covered quite a large area. And the idea is, what I'm doing is I'm just landscaping all of this area, making it all flat, and obviously all well lit as well. So I'm going to do some proper landscaping, putting in gardens and anything else I want around the outside of the building. I started off with the level of the ground up at this level here, but then I realised I wanted to actually have this little border all around the outside as well. So I've dropped all the floor down another layer, just adding more work. And then there are some of these natural gentle slopes in here as well, where there's naturally some things like a little pond here. Although that looks like I could do with a bit of work to it, tidy it up a bit. But yeah, some of these sort of natural sort of slopes and things around, but typically speaking it's all fairly flat grassy areas. So I've still got all of this area here to clear out. As you can see, I'm aiming to go around about 10 light sources out, which each light source is 8 blocks apart. So that means 80 or so blocks out away from the mansion in all directions. As you can see, this is all a bit dark in here still, so lots of mobs and things can spawn. So I'll try and clear these out a bit, make them all nice and flat. Ooh, there's a creeper. Okay, we'll run away. Be a wimp. So yes, I've been pretty busy. Getting all this flattened. This does take a very long time. Alright, that's clips just over at the end farm, just trying to have a play over there, get some more end crystals sorted out. Now, okay, now one of the other minor boo-boos that we made last time was the fact that I was saying about the fact that I wanted to get a large amount of, I wanted to get a silk touch shovel, which I now have. Wanting to get a large amount of gravel and sand, so that I could make the necessary glazed terracotta blocks. And you may notice the slight error there in the fact that sand and gravel makes concrete, and I wanted terracotta. Yeah, to say I wasn't impressed when I worked that out would be a minor understatement. After losing top half of this house and quite a few man hours to then realise that it was all actually a complete waste of time, and what I really needed to do was head over to the Messer biome and start murdering a few Messer mountains to get the necessary terracotta and clay that I could then stain using this dye, these dyes that I got last time. Yeah, I was not a happy bunny. But anyway, we now have fairly large quantities of everything, and also quite a lot of various different coloured walls and things like that. And using the some of the concrete and the terracotta, if I can remember where it is. Oh, around this way. Just whizzle around this way, and did a slight redesign around here. And as you can see, I've now converted this room, which basically just had a tree going indoors, which is a bit weird. Converted this into a little changing room, so Got your little bench there where you can put your clothes and things when you get changed. A nice little working shower to wash away all the mucky bits before heading into your own private swimming pool with a nice glass roof. So yeah, I think this looks pretty good. And the glazed terracotta looks really, really effective. This is the where are we? Silver or light grey glazed terracotta. There we go. Can say it. Yeah, I think that looks quite effective as a swimming pool ground or bottom surface there with the wavy lines. As you can see, this is now using the HD 64x texture pack that or resource pack that I'm making. And that's another reason why it's taken a little while since the last video, is because I've been frantically going through creating all of the various different terracotta blocks. As you can see, some of them took quite a bit of work to get them designed, so yeah, there's been a bit of delay in videos, but I have been busy. So yeah, so that's that room. I think that's probably about it on the major updates. A few loose villagers wandering around and things which I'm going to have to sort out. But other than that, I think that's pretty much everything from over here. There's my coloured sheep. Oh yes, what I'm going to do, just quickly sleep. Yeah, so now the parrot now has a nice HD version. We now have a few more shulker boxes as well. I went round to the end and did some shulker murdering to get a few more shulker boxes. I've got one of each colour. But yeah, the reason why... me indoors. Right, the original reason for today's episode... Go away, you guys. This is one of the reasons why I want to just sort out this area. Reduce the number of spawns. Bit of funny lag going on this over there. Yes. So, one of the things I've been sorting out over here was making this fishing area here. The idea was that I wanted something that looked like a little fishing hut. So we've got the top fishing hut here where you can stand and grab your fishing rod and just sit out here, which there's no mobs around, and just fish away around here, which looks quite nice. And obviously I'm going to put a few trees and plants and things like that around the outside here. But the real one, close that up so we don't get any mobs coming in. The real one is down here. And under the ground here we've got one of these AFK fish farms. So I can just sit here with my right mouse button pushed down. And if you get the right sweet spot, which is there it is. Yes, if you get the right sweet spot there, then you can just sit here with the right mouse button being held down and it'll catch stuff eventually. Unfortunately, after I built this farm, I did actually find out that farms built, if we just come away from there, farms built underground, even though I've got daylight, you can just see there's daylight access. Farms built underground aren't as efficient as farms built above ground, so that was slightly unfortunate. But yeah, it's not doing too badly. Getting a few good things, got a nice sweeping edge enchantment there which I might use, and quite a few bits going on in here. Curse of Vanishing, which I don't think I'll ever use. Another nice fishing rod there. So yeah, a few nice bits, but yeah, unfortunately not quite as useful as I actually hoped it would be. And typically speaking, I didn't actually need the enchantment I actually built this for in the first place anyway. But hey ho, live and learn. Right, well it looks like Clip wants to have a little bit of a chat about Doctor Who anyway, so I'm going to make a move. So sorry it's taken so long for this video to come out, but I've been doing quite a few little updates, and yeah, I have been very, very busy even though the video hasn't come out. So if you liked the video, please leave a like rating. If you don't already, please subscribe, and hopefully I shall catch you again soon with my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.